Everybody, it's Dan with Do It Dan Outdoors. We're out here on the Long Island Sound. We're gonna do some blue crabbing this morning. Got a special guest along with me today.
Sloane.
Got my 7-year-old daughter, Sloane, out here. She's gonna be my deckhand, my first mate, and my camera girl. So let's see if we can catch the blue crab. Traps that we're using. Again, trap might not be the right word, pot might not be the right word. It's what I'm using. It's legal here in Connecticut. Again, you have to tend your traps or your line here in Connecticut. You can't throw over like a Chesapeake Bay style pot, leave it for a couple hours and come back. So the way these work is when they hit the bottom, they open up. Your bait is in here, crab comes in. When you come by, pull the buoy, you lift up, and you gotta pull fast, and then it keeps the crab in there. These buoys, they're just pull noodles. They do not float the trap, they float the rope. So I have about 20-25 feet of rope. If I would drop this trap in deeper water than what my rope is, I will lose my trap. So what I always do when I'm setting my line is I take all my rope off, put my bait in, throw it over. When I feel it hit bottom, wrap the excess rope and do a half hitch. Now today we're fishing an outgoing tide. So if we're in 10 feet of water right now and I set my traps, I'm only going to be losing water as the day goes on. There's been times when I'm crabbing an incoming tide, you have to be careful because if you're in 10 feet of water, your rope is 11 feet, and the tide comes up, you're going to notice that you're going to start losing some of your traps. So we're just setting the trap line here. I have about 24 of these. We'll set them all out, and then we go all the way back to the beginning, and then we just keep pulling them. So we pull, check, drop, pull, check, drop. If there's no bait, we put new bait in, and we just keep rolling. Using the Minn Kota trolling motor or any trolling motor makes this process so much easier and more enjoyable. You don't have to listen to the outboard or smell the fumes. All right, Sloane, show YouTube how you pull a crab pot.
Okay.
Or crab trap, I should say.
You want to hold on to the rope. When you get the rope, you want to hold on tight because the crab can sneak out from the bottom.
Yep, once you start pulling, you got to pull fast.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure the trap doesn't hit the side of the boat. You're making sure the buoy doesn't get caught up into the trap, right?
One.
You got two or one?
One.
All right, too small, right?
Too small, so we have to
grab the corner of the trap and dump them out. There you go. And make sure the rope's not tangled. And lower her down. That's how you do it. Say if a 7-year-old can do it.
A 7-year-old can do it.
Yep, and then these are the ones that we got from this run.
Yes.
We'll have to measure them, make sure they're 5 inches.
And these are the ones that we're keeping.
Yep, we're not doing too great today. We're catching a lot.
Too small.
We're catching a ton. Every trap pretty much has a crab. A couple of the traps even had 4 crabs in it at a time, which I've never seen, but they're all super, super small. So not sure what's going on, but we'll stick at it and see if we can get enough to keep, or enough to make it worthwhile to keep. right, dump them over. All right, bring the trap up. Get rid of the bait. Stack the trap. All right. You're making a pretty good deckhand there, Sloane.
Yes, I am.
All right, well, about 2.5 hours of crabbing. We got a dozen crabs. Not really a good day at all. Caught a lot of crabs. At some points we would have 4 crabs in one trap, but they were all tiny, really, really small crabs. So I don't know what that means. If it means it'll be really good next year, if it'll be good later in the year, not sure. But we had fun, right?
Yeah.
And what? What are you gonna tell them? Hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like.
You don't want to listen to me, listen to her. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.
Do that.